Good morning from Colorado. This is Iveria. Let me see if you can hear me okay, because I just want to make sure that you can hear me. I missed you all. How's it going? I hope you do wonderful. I am improvising here at my computer. You guys would be so funny to see what I'm actually doing. Maybe later I'll take a picture of what I'm actually doing. But what I was thinking, I want to create few videos about just like a random thing that people ask me. And I have a lot of questions. Like yesterday, I actually had somebody saying that, oh, you and your hubby seems pretty happy together. Yeah, we are pretty happy together. But the people start asking questions like I don't know, it's such a normal thing to be happy together, but I think that many people, when they get into relationships, they don't think about your love partner or partner, life partner is somebody that you could be masterminding together. Because usually people think about it like, I don't know, when I grew up from Russia, I was thinking about my husband like my husband. I didn't think about him like my friend, or I didn't think about somebody like that I would be spending a lot of life together, because when you girls growing up, oh, we want to get married, want to have happy family, husband gonna take care of you. But I think what most people don't realize, and I hope there is a lot of people who realize right now, that your husband or your wife or your life partner or person that you're gonna be spending all freaking time together, you better love him, and it's better be your best friend. And I would say, like, love, I'm sure you love your friends. Why do you love your friends? Because they're always there for you, they support you. Like, your best friend is not gonna go anywhere if something happens to you. And majority couples, they have problems, start arguing when money thing happen, right? So it's a legit question. I mean, if your best friend is spending too much money and you're making money, it's an issue. If you cannot talk about business, if you cannot talk about money, it's an issue. But many people don't talk about this before they go into a relationship. So the thing is that you have to be in a relationship with your best friend. So the way I look at that you have to almost be in your relationship like with mastermind. You're going to mastermind with your best friend. You're going to mastermind with your husband. You're going to mastermind with your wife. And if you chose them to be there with you all the time, then they're gonna support you no matter what. No matter what, because this is just like so simple, but at the same time, it's so hard. When we are young, well, I remember myself when I was like 16, 18, 20 years old, you don't think about those things because you don't really have much to offer. You really don't have much that you own. You don't have really cars yet, you don't have the houses you think you're gonna live forever. You all you have is your hair, your look. And that's why young kids, they so self-conscious, because they don't have anything. You have to, as an adult, you have to understand that all they have is themselves, their body, their look, their hair, their skin, their body, because they don't have anything to offer. That's why the girls and boys, they fell in love with somebody who's really attractive, because they love the way they look, and that's all they could see. They don't see far, right? As we're growing up, we start noticing, well, education is important, job is important, other things important. And at some point you might think, well, maybe they're not like a 10 points on the scale of 1 to 10, they might be 7, 6, 8, whatever, but you start feeling comfortable, you start having interest. It's so funny that I do scale, because my husband and I, we always like grade people. Like, I know it's our thing, it's like, it's a game, we're like, oh, it's perfect 8, or like, oh, 7, oh, maybe 1, oh my, this is something what we do, we play, he's my best friend, you have to understand that. But that was a mistake for my first marriage. Like, my first husband, I should never married him. And he would be perfect friend. He would be perfect guy to hang out with. He was funny. He was a party animal, He was really good at other things, but he wasn't father or husband material, So it took me a long time to understand that, because I tried to make him something that he wasn't ready yet to be. And when I met my second husband, I told him, I said, like, I don't want a project. I really don't. I don't want a project. I don't want to hope and think that you're going to change on me, because this is, again, the most thing happening, that people go into a relationship and they're trying to change people. They're trying to adjust them to their situation. They're trying to make them different. They're trying to make them look better, I mean, naturally, yes, wife and husband gonna go try to buy like better clothes, maybe better style, blah blah blah, but I'm not talking about this. It's just something like, if my husband doesn't like to go shoot guns, I'm not gonna expect him to go shooting guns with me, because I do like shooting guns, but I'm gonna find friends that I can go with shooting guns, because I'm okay with him not doing this. I'm okay with him not liking hiking. I'm okay with him being absolutely weird and nerdy as he is, because I totally fine, because he has so many other good qualities that I love about him, and I will find other friends to do that with me. I'm not going to expect them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the biggest thing. I think this is the biggest thing, that you cannot expect the person you're going to be spending time to change with you. They could get better with you, but they cannot change the core value. Not gonna change. It's impossible. They're gonna lie to you. They gonna eventually regret. They're gonna suppress their feelings. So you have to kind of like find the person. Again, going to best friend, you have to find the best friend, because how you become a best friend? You become best friend because you have same interests. You spending a lot of time together. If nobody in the world gonna be around. Imagine nobody in the world gonna be around. Like coronavirus, when we got all locked out, this is the person you're gonna be locked in the house for 24/7, and you're gonna spend the entire time. And that person has to be so compatible with you, because otherwise it's gonna drive you crazy. You will kill him, or you will kill her. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to get frustrated. It's okay to do other things, but understanding this is your best friend, and no matter what, you're gonna stay around. That's what matters. So I was thinking today, we were listening about masterminding, going to business with mastermind, with the partners, creating those same interests of people that you could hang out and mastermind, brainstorm business. But then I thought, well, why don't you think about your couple, about your partner, about your wife, about your husband, about your life partner, about the person you're going to spend the rest of the time? Why don't you think about that person as your mastermind person? Because this is what's going to do a lot of stuff for you. We have a very different interest with my husband. He drives me crazy. Yes. Do I drive him crazy? Yes, daily. He always tells me that he wants to strangle me. But it's just fine. I'm like, well, somebody has to do it, otherwise it would be too easy for you. So we always make fun of each other. We always pick on each other, but at the same time, we know that no matter what, we're gonna stick together, because we're best friends. You become loyal over time. I think that's where majority of people, they have issues when they cannot find somebody, because like we were talking, when they're younger, you don't have anything to offer but yourself, but your look. But as you get older, you start adjusting, mold your personalities. And if you're getting into the position where you're becoming too picky, which is great, being assertive is really good, but then you just become like, you almost get scared to go and find somebody who's not fit good enough for you. So I would say just be assertive, be open-minded, but definitely let people to give you chances to get to know you, and take a chance to get to know them too, no matter what, in the love, in the business, in anything you do. Just give people chances. Be open-minded no matter what you do. Being open-minded means listening to them, asking them what they like to do. Find something that you both absolutely gonna enjoy and love. Like, for example, my husband and I, we had little kids, and he's a stepfather for my children. When we got together, my daughter was 7 and my son was 5, and it was amazing. I mean, he never been around little kids, but he had to learn to be father. And it's almost like overnight, one day when my daughter got sick. Oh, it's a funny story. Sometime I'll tell you. But it was hard. And kids were, being kids, always around, always asking, wow, running around. But it was our rule to have a date once a week at least. Him and I, we would do something together. And it was not for everybody else, but for us. And we found babysitter, and him and I would go and spend one day a week, a dinner, movie, whatever it was, getting out of the house. But once a week we did that. I had conversation with somebody, and I started talking about, okay, they had the kids, they've been married together, and I said, well, what do you like to do? And he says, well, I like to do this, she likes to do that, and we kind of, she never wants to do what I want to do. And I said, well, why don't you do something what she likes to do? And he smiled, and I said, well, you cannot expect her to do your stuff if you're not ready to do her stuff. So you have to do other things that, you don't have to like it, but you have to at least try it and then be open-minded. But at some point you have to find something that you both like. So I don't know, I like thinking that when I went with my husband, with my second husband, which been married for 12 years, been together for 12 years, it's going to be our 11 year anniversary this year. Holy moly, 11 years together married, and 12 years together overall. So anyway, it's really I lost my mind right now. I was going to tell you something, but I lost it. Oh gosh, what did I say? Oh my goodness. I totally lost it this way when we do live, right? Anyway, that's embarrassing. We'll drop a comment if you remind me my thread of thoughts. Anyway, move on. Find the person, go in the mastermind with a best friend, in love, in business, in anything, because if anything else, you guys are going to be together for a very long time. And please, parents, please, parents, especially if you have a little girls, remind them that you're not looking for the husband, you're not looking for the boyfriend, you're looking for a friend, you're looking for the best friend, you're looking for that person who is going to be with you if something happens. If your girlfriends all cancel on you, or all boyfriends cancel on you, you're gonna be spending a lot of time with that person. So you better like him a lot, you better be together with him, and better like a lot of things, and do activities. Get involved with your children to do activities. If you have small kids and it's really hard for you to get out of the house, and babysitter fell through, well, do game nights. We used to do game nights with kids. We would invite their friends to have a game night. So there's so many things you could do. Start going out. Know what you want, especially if you're looking for somebody. Know what you want. Because when I got divorced, I knew exactly what I want. And that's where many single people, girls, guys, they're just like, oh, I just want a boyfriend, or I want a girlfriend, I want a wife. Well, what kind? What do you want? You have to know in anything like that that's in the business. And like Avatar, I asked the question today about Avatar. And I said, in a business, who's your ideal wife? What is your ideal boyfriend? What is your ideal husband? You have to know that, because if you don't know, then you just you're going to be going over and over and over to same old stereotype, because you have to know what you want, but it's really important to know what you don't want. And when I was looking for my second husband, I kept noticing that every boyfriend after I got divorced was exact replica of my first husband. And it just was a little different, maybe like age or look, but pretty much everything was the same. And I was just noticing that I go into the bad circle over and over again, until I actually had to make a list of things I want and the things that I don't want. And this is really important. So, if you're looking to create avatar, if you want to know what is avatar, let's talk. Let's chat. I'm open. I mean, I could tell you, I had so many people who reached out to me and said, you and your husband looks like a happy couple, and what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm not taking my pictures for you guys just to see we are a happy couple. So why not? If you struggling, if you want to talk, if you want to just figure out what's going wrong with you, let's chat. I will be more than happy to chat with you and give you maybe some ideas, because I telling you, I manifesting things pretty easy. This is my talent. I could attract good things pretty fast, but I could attract bad things pretty fast. So I had to train my thought, train my brain how not to attract bad things, because I would be like, worry, 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 all of a sudden this hit me because I was attracting that. So I had to manifest things. So I'm teaching people, I can teach you that too, but I also can tell you what I did in order for me to get what I want. And it could be anything, could be business, could be masterminding with your like if you want mastermind, if you want to brainstorm, talk to me, because we can talk about and see avatar, who's your perfect love avatar, who's your perfect business avatar. I'm gonna do some workshops, so if you're interested to be part of it, definitely let me know. I'm doing them for free just because I had so many people asking me same question over and over again that I figured why not. So just message. I will be talking to you soon. I am it's early in the morning in Colorado. I have big day planned, but I think let me know if you liked the videos or not. And I know I had a few people asking me, Idaria, I wish you'd come live more often. So I'm gonna try to come out. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try. I will be coming over live more often, I promise you. And we'll get in touch. And I'm here. Message me. Feel free to text me. Love you all. Miss you all. Talk to you later. Have a good Monday. Bye.